Okay, I had to tie in on this topic that our sister had brought up. I just think that when you deal with people and you're in a business setting, that you should be professional. It doesn't matter how you was brought up. It doesn't matter how you was raised. It doesn't matter what gang you in. It don't matter if you went to prison or not. It don't matter that you live in that neighborhood. When you deal with people and you are in a business setting, you should treat them people with respect, and you should honor them people and talk to them like decent human beings. I noticed that a lot of people would like to bring all of their whatever how they was raised up to another person and expect them people to accept that. No, 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 no. This is America. You have to speak English and you have to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? You got to speak English. If you wanted to do some business, you have to be proper. How can you expect anybody that want you to come into their establishment and you bring all your ratchetness with you? You bring all your ghetto-ness with you. You bring all your foul, all your disrespect to a person in a business establishment, and you're conversing in a trade agreement. You got the money, they got the goods and the services. But people think that they could come into businesses with a ratchet ass, funk stank ass attitude and expect people to want to deal with them. This is America. If you come into my place of business, you better talk to me in English I don't want to hear none of that ghetto shit. Speak English. You know what I'm saying? Speak English when you are conversing in any type of business setting and a deal. If it's not acceptable, you know what I'm saying, in a business setting, you need to leave that at home with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you deal with your own people in a business environment and there's some type of barter and trade going around. So I completely understand what the sister is saying. I just don't like the fact that people like to bring their foul behavior with them and then expect people to treat them in a way, treat them good, but at the same time, you treating them effed up.
Restaurant located in Trenton, New Jersey. Apparently, there was too much oil in the food. The lady was like, "Bet, let me just give you your money back so you can take your behind on." And she still wanted to cuss the lady out and then want to keep the food. Girl.
How much was your order? I'm refunding you. You can go home. You're not going to be rude to us. That's what I'm saying. I'm refunding you.
So when y'all bring that ghetto ass, ratchet ass behavior to your other brothers and sisters, they're going to deny you. Don't nobody want to be talked to like that. Don't nobody want to be disrespected. Okay, I can understand that you might have something going on, but that still doesn't give you the right to talk to a person like that. It doesn't give you the right to come up with your funky foul ass. That's just like people who have problems on the work and they bring their problems that they had the night before to work. How is that their other coworkers? How is that their fault? You know what I'm saying? I don't dictate you and I don't dictate your life. I don't govern what you do. I don't govern what happened to you. So when you come into the work environment, we expect you to act a certain way. Just like when you're out in public and you go into different restaurants and you're conducting business. Don't nobody want to see your ratchet ass behavior. And we would like it if you speak English. Your parents taught you English. Speak English to these people and respect them.
No, I'm personally gonna do it. That's what I'm doing. So relax. I'm being nice to you every time you walk in here. Okay, you shouldn't give me up. Why are you trying to let me hold the fucking calm down? You do that shit in your face. You fucked up. Calm down. It's just food, baby. Calm down.
I noticed that people that are uneducated, those are the most violent people in the world because they really never took any time out to read anything, to learn anything, to understand anything. I learned that the most violent people are uneducated people. Can you imagine that the first person that's going to result into any violence or any action of violence is a person that is uneducated, and then it's a person that can't regulate and control their own emotions. It's not that the woman behind the counter serving her, it's not her fault. It's not her problem to regulate this other woman's emotion. That's on that grown ass individual to regulate her emotions. Uneducated. Only uneducated people are fueled with anger and rage because they have a displacement of anger. They the same people that don't know when to be angry, and they're angry at all the wrong things. They're angry at all the wrong people. And when it's time to be angry, they're not even angry. Does not make any sense. So uneducated people need to learn how to be productive and speak, talk, self-educate yourself if you have to, but treat people as if you want to be treated. That woman know damn well if it was her and she was behind that counter, she wouldn't want to be talked to like that. So how could she expect any different outcome?
Calm down. Calm down. You can't fuck me up, man. Calm down. I'm not doing that. I'm giving your money back. Calm down. Calm down. You're not gonna rush me. Bitch, hurry up. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Give me my money back. Calm down. No.
And the poor sister, she got to say that, calm down, because you being irrational. You know what I'm saying? You being hella violent and you being hella disrespectful for your mouth. It is not. She said this woman come up here all the time talking that shit. She always come up here with her little funky stank ass attitude, and the people still try because that's our people. That's why we try, but y'all can't expect to bring y'all ratchet ass, ghetto ass behavior around a productive place and expect to have a good barter and trade. Learn something, learn how to talk, learn how to speak, learn how to regulate your own emotions, because that's your problem. That's not the outside world problem. That's a you problem.
In my fucking food. No, that's it. Get your money back. Now,
See, a rational person would understand that they don't like the service that they got. They would take their money. You got to imagine, uneducated people result to violence. Uneducated people that cannot control their emotions result into violence. You know what I'm saying? Okay, just because she's uneducated, just because she doesn't know how to speak, just because she doesn't know how to regulate her own emotion, that's the shopkeeper's fault. She should have just a rational person. Rational meaning they can regulate their emotions. Rational meanings they have a comprehension on the words that are they're using, and the words that are being fed to them. They understand. But irrational people result into violence. That woman has always been violent. She'll always be violent. She'll always speak violence because that's all she knows how to do.
Don't do that for real. No, stop it. She wanted that nice person wanted me. Stop it. Don't do that because she got me fucked up. No,
Now it goes back to the shopkeeper. When was she being effed up? When was she being messed up? The sister came in. She holded her composure. She talked to her nice. She talked to her sweet. She was still speaking with love. You know what I'm saying? The sister was sitting there telling her to calm down. Why do they don't think that everything can escalate? Just because you can get angry don't mean the person that you angry at can't get angry too. Just because you can put your hands on somebody doesn't mean that they can't put their hands on you too. Just nasty, rude, skank, ratchet for no just cause. Now, if she came up in that store, right, and the sisters was sitting up over there talking smack and calling her out all of these names, then she would have the right to act like that. In this given sense and time, this sister does not have the right to act the way that she's acting. Not everybody is going to put up with y'all funky, foul, stink ass behavior. We don't have to. We weren't put on this earth to deal with you and your nasty ass behavior. Only uneducated people cannot regulate their feelings and their emotions. Uneducated. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, damn, Jehoshaphat, is you saying that she's stupid? I didn't say that she was stupid. I just said that she don't know how to control herself. That's her job to do. It is her job to. Is she a grown ass woman or she's not a grown ass woman? Why? Okay, now if she a grown ass woman, why she got to talk like that? Okay, it's one thing to talk like that around your people. That's fine. But when you're engaged in some type of trade, some type of deal, some type of business, you yourself have to be professional in all the ranges.
What you talking about? Stop trying to just, girl, it's a lot of people that come in here and relax. She not from back here. Come from back here. Come from back here.
Now she wants to fight.
No problem.
She actually wants to fight. Wow.
No problem. Here. I don't want shit. I want my food and y'all playing. No, you ain't get up here. Stop for a while. Right. But the thing is, right, you're not going to come in here being disrespectful. Okay.
That lady came in there to fight. She did. You know what I'm saying? She walked in there with that funk stank attitude. If this is not your only time being at that restaurant in that location, you already know the food, you know the people, and they want to be respected. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should get some decency and some respect when you dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? And then the sister sitting up over there, and she's sitting over there. She want the food, but at the same time, she want her money. Make your mind up, lady. Which one do you want? All I know is you're not welcome here anymore. That's what I do know.
Thank you.
It is just food, y'all. Y'all be showing y'all behind if the food ain't right. If they forget the French fries, whatever the case may be, it ain't worth it. And then you're gonna try to keep the food at the end after you done cuss them people out. Y'all be doing too much.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with my sister right here. Support, like, subscribe the channel on both sides, all that good stuff. But I'm with her up on this. People got to learn how to act, and people definitely got to learn how to treat people. Only ignorant people, only people that's uneducated, only people that can't regulate their own feelings and emotion result to violence.